Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, this is another creative how-to tutorial. We are going to be looking at how to use the different channels like channel 1, channel 2, and so on. So, hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get on. Okay, so for the different channels, there's multiple options you can use. There's triggers, there's buttons, you can have all these different options. But for this video, I'm going to be using the button right here. And something different, I was also wanting to use the lock device right here. So I have these two things, but you can use multiple things, which I'll show you later. So one thing we will need is, so we have our door right here. Let's just bring this over here. So we have our door here, and then let's build it out of brick. So we have our button right there. Let's just move it up against here to make it look a little bit nicer. And then we have our door right here. We can just throw our lock device on. Just make it all nice and neat right on there. Cool. So basically a channel is like a signal going to another thing. So if you activate something on channel 1, the result of the channel 1 is going to happen. So let's say this button is programmed, so when I click it, it's going to react on channel 1, and this lock right here, that when channel 1 activates, like this door will open. So if you just do press customize, team any, that's if you have teams, trigger sound, that's if you like click it, triggers. When interaction text, you can do anything. You can press like press me, like for example, like put press me. So you have that, and then right here, when interacted with transmitted on. Basically, that just tells you when you press it what channel will the signal come out of. So, like you have up to 100 channels, which is pretty cool. But let's make it simple and let's have it as channel 1. So when I press this, when the game starts, I'll press it, and then it'll transmit a signal for channel 1. For this lock, visible in game, if the lock is visible, we can turn that on. Color is white, starts locked. Basically, that means that this door will be locked during the game and that you cannot open it during the game. Unlock when receiving from channel 1. Now that's the thing I was telling you. When I press this, since this is programmed, so when you hit it for channel 1, it will send a signal that channel 1 has been activated and the door will open. Close it. Lock when receiving from another channel. So if we have another button somewhere over there that has lock door on it, for example, I don't know, but if we set it to channel 2, that means when we press that button that has channel 2 programmed on it, that means this door will start being locked. Open when receiving from a channel. So you can have multiple actions happen for one channel. Like I'm gonna have it so it unlocks and also it opens from just pressing that button, because this button is programmed for channel 1. So, and then close when receiving from. We can actually put two buttons right here. So this right here, we can name it right here, close door. Right here, oops, I put a slash, whatever. But we can also transmit this on to channel 2 now. So when you press this, that makes it so it activates on channel 2, and since this is on channel 2 right here, that means this door will close when it happens on channel 2. So what we'll do is that we'll place a player spawn pad right there, and let's start the game. So right here, the door is currently locked right now. Because remember how we put it so it starts unlocked? Now you see right here, press me and then close door. These are the things that I set it for it looks like. So press me. That should unlock and open the door because this is set to interact on channel 1 when pressed, and that should open because it's programmed for channel 1. Press it. It unlocks and it opens. And then now close door, since this is channel 2 and I set the lock for it to program for channel 2, that you close it and it closes. So that's basically how you use the channels. Another way I like using this thing is for barriers. I just made a video on barriers the other day on how to use them. So go check that out if you're confused at all about barriers. But you have your barrier here. We can make it pure black with going there, and then height we can just go 3. So we have our barrier here. And this is basically the function of how to make a box wars. Now, I will be making a video on how to make a box wars pretty soon. But, so you go to customize. You want to go over here to that little channels only signal on the very right top corner. Now, right here, enable when receiving from a certain channel. Disable when receiving from a certain channel. So if you want to have, let's get a button. Move our button towards. Oh, I'm lagging really on. Okay. So better, I guess. But oh, I'm lagging again. Hang on. I'll be back shortly. Okay, we're down again. So we got our button. You can place it against the wall and make it all nice and neat. It could be any wall you want. It could be a gallery wall. It could be your own wall. It doesn't matter. Press customize. Now we can go here to team any trigger sound enabled interaction text. We can just go disable. It can be anything. This doesn't matter, but to make it more organized, we can just do it like this. I think I spelled that right. Yeah. And then when interacted transmit on channel channel 1. Let's just destroy that so it doesn't get confused with the door. So we have this on channel 1, and then we have this barrier right here that we set it that when we press the button for it to activate channel 1, and we have it so that this disables when receiving from channel 1, this barrier would disappear. And then we can have this as enable when receiving from channel 2. So we can go here, have another button, and we can name it destroy all this. Destroy. You mean delete. Enable barrier. We can have it to transmit on channel 2. So basically when I press this, channel 2 will be activated. So we have it, channel 1 is get rid of the barrier, and channel 2 is making the barrier pop up again. So let's start the game. Let's see. So we have our barrier right here. As you can see, you cannot walk through it. So this is disable and this is the enable. So since this is set to when pressed transmit on channel 1, and this is set to disable when receiving from channel 1, we can press this and the barrier is now gone. You're able to walk through it. Now if you want to enable this barrier, you can just press that and the barrier comes back again. This would be good for like a secret door if you have like a custom creator map, I guess. Yeah, that's basically how that works. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely like, subscribe for future tutorials on creative. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Peace!